Boy, have I got a treat for you today. Dave Stahl is joining us as usual, but he's brought along a friend, Andrew Murray, and he's 15 years old, but this is his car.
That's right.
This is your car, Andrew.
Yep.
Youngest NASCAR driver?
Ever.
Ever?
And to clarify, they did make a rule change, so it fell perfectly into his birthday. But Andrew, how long have you been driving?
I've been driving for about 10 years now.
Really?
How old are you?
Since I was 5 years old.
Yeah.
How does that start? How did you get behind a wheel at 5?
Really, I mean, when I was just 5 years old, I was watching NASCAR with my dad and just told him I want to go as fast as them. So tried it out in the Lake Paris go-kart track.
Yeah.
Loved it instantly. Ran go-karts for 7 years. Last 3 years I've been running in the USAC sprint cars in the Focus division. This year 360 sprint cars for USAC and NASCAR.
We're looking at video of you driving right now, and I have to imagine this makes your parents a little bit nervous.
No, they're really used to it.
Yeah?
I mean, my dad, he's never really been worried about it, but my mom, like when I was racing go-karts and stuff, she used to get a little bit worried, but now she knows I can handle myself in the car, so she doesn't worry too much.
Well, and that's true too. And if every kid was able to do this for a while, they would be much better drivers on the freeway, because once he finally gets his license, he'll be a much better driver, because of the training and the experience to be able to do something like this. But one of the most important things about this whole deal is how you got here. And that's companies like Mercury Insurance. I mean, without them, Napa, K1, Speed, you wouldn't be here doing any of this.
Oh, no, I wouldn't.
And
Absolutely.
now you're going to be, and we're doing this because someday we're going to see him on TV, and we're all going to say,
I know that guy.
He started here on KUSI.
And not only that, but a lot of kids in California high schools will recognize you because you're working on a campaign right now.
Yeah, this Don't Text and Drive campaign that Mercury Insurance and I have started this year. And that's one of the reasons why we partnered up together. And the reason why we have this is because thousands of teenagers this year alone will die because of this problem. And even because of that, 86% of California teens admit to doing it.
And is this like distracted driving, or is this texting? What is this?
It's texting while driving. And it's a major factor. And 350,000 teenagers this year will be involved in an accident because of it.
And when those are scary stats, and when you're behind the wheel, that's the only thing you're doing, hands on the wheel and focusing, right?
Oh yeah. And as a race car driver, I know just what the consequences are for being distracted in any situation, especially texting while driving and stuff. I mean, I see people on the road doing it all the time, and they're swerving all over the freeway or something. And we really want to try and limit that. And one of the ways that we do have this possible is our Don't Text and Drive pledge right here. If you guys go to mercuryinsurance.com, you guys can sign this pledge, and together we can make a difference and help limit the amount of casualties from teenagers on texting while driving.
It's cool. And one of the things on here, it says, I will be a positive role model for all those who ride with me. And I love that that's what you're doing, even though you don't even have a driver's license yet.
You're only 15.
So cool.
But that's one of the avenues that motorsports can bring to the community.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people like motorsports, and a young kid like this realizing that, he can make a difference at this age. This is a great thing. This really is.
Yeah.
Now, we're almost out of time, but I want you to show us your car. Tell us a little bit about it.
All right. Well, first off, I mean, pretty much you just hop in the car.
Like Dukes of Hazzard style, right? Obviously.
No, not Dukes of Hazzard. You got to take off the steering wheel first, you see? Just like that. You sit up on the dash there.
Yeah.
You pretty much just throw your leg over.
Go ahead, hop in.
Come on, get in there. How fast does this thing go?
This thing will go about 155.
Yikes.
155.
So.
That makes me nervous.
But you know what? The only problem is if you take him back in the building, he can only turn.
And then you just go in here.
You can only turn.
Now look at if we can get out of this light here. Look at the way the seat is designed. Now you figure to have a helmet on top, and you'll notice how close he is to the steering wheel. All of that is safety related.
Yeah.
He has more control with his hands on top of the wheel, and with that seat that he has in there, with the helmet on, with the Hans device. that's why his mom and dad feel he's in good condition.
Well, I would say this thing looks pretty sturdy. Andrew, thank you so much for stopping by today. It was a pleasure talking to you. Can you start this up or do?
No, I can't.
No.
It takes a lot to start up.
Takes a lot to start up. Okay. What do
Believe
I
it or
know?
not, believe it or not. Yeah, unfortunately, it's not like your normal car.
Andrew, thank you, and we love what you're doing to keep
Thank
drivers safe on the roadways today.
All right.
Thank you very much, Dave
Hey,
Stahl.
and next Friday, I got
Yeah.
such an exciting car. Are you ready for this?
You do?
A Camry.
A Camry?
You just wait.
Okay, I'll wait for it. Stick around, don't go anywhere. There's a little bit of light drizzle this morning. We'll see Leslie for a check of your weather, and Carrie's looking at your roadways. We'll be right back. All right, take off there.